Thomas and Friends, A Streak of Blue, written by the Berry Truck. Thomas and Edward had gave a great effort building the Northwestern Railway, though they weren't really ideal for mainline passenger services. As such, the Fat Director had bought a new engine named Henry. Although he was a good sort, Henry was often prone to having steaming troubles, which would cause endless frustration. Due to the lack of funds, the Fat Director would often loan engines from the other railway to help. One of these engines, only known by its number, 87546, was an express freight locomotive. He also vowed himself the saviour of the railway, and he was always sure to let everyone know. One day, Thomas and Edward were talking at Knapford Station. You know, Edward, I just really wish I could just stop being in the yard so often and just go out to the yard to, see what the railway has to offer. I know where you're coming from, Thomas, but you still put a good effort making sure this railway runs smoothly when arranging trains. Don't think that doesn't make you any less useful. I know, Edward. But still, it feels a bit boring being in the yards all day. Oh god, there he comes. Fret no longer, for I have restored order to our timetable once again. Oh, God. Do you ever get tired with all that air in your freaking smoke box, you son of a... I say, you, little one. Excuse me, what you just... Be a good lackey and take my coaches and the... indisposed away. I must rest my aching wheels. Can't you do that yourself? Your job is shunting. It's not my problem. Oh, don't bother with him, Thomas. I know. Are you right, Henry? Oh, broke down again. Oh. Thomas coupled up to Henry to pull him away. Henry felt so sick he could barely meet his gaze. I'm sorry, Thomas. No, Henry. He should be sorry. Trust me, one day he'll get his. Later that night, Thomas returned to the sheds. A vulgar discourse was all he had. As usual, 87546 was boasting. You know something, my dear Winston? Oh, what? I truly do sympathize with the Fat Director, wasting what little hard-earned money he had on a mite, an antique, and an invalid. I am truly the real bargain. The haulage capacity of 3 engines, with the coal and water consumption of only 1. When I am racing down the line with the express, you merely see a streak of blue. What, just because you were million more as my successor? Sure, 98462, whatever works for you. The Fat Director, mind you, favours engines with good character. You leave much to be desired in that department, you know. And where has good character led you? Certainly not the main line. Now then, a more pressing matter. When I am purchased, 98462, what do you think my name should be? I fancy something regal. Lord Frederick Rigby has a good charm to it, doesn't it? Maybe they should rename you to Mr. Suckline. Save your steam, Thomas. It's no use arguing with an engine like him. As 87546 continued to boast, Henry, who would only pretend to be asleep, had heard everything and was coming up with a plan. The next morning, 87546 woke up to a startling sight. There was Henry, hissing steam mournfully halfway on the turntable. "What in dickens is this?" he bellowed.
I'm sorry, but I thought the men had made me better.
"Well, get better and out of my way this instant! My admiring passengers are waiting for me. I'm a man moving up this engine at once." Thing was, there were no other engines around. They couldn't help anyhow, as Henry was blocking the only way to get out of the shed. 87546 seethed in rage. He wasn't the only one, though. Oh, worse and worse. 87546 is unable to leave the shed now. These passengers can't be kept waiting, though. Edward, I'm sorry to say this, but you're gonna have to try and pull the express today. Well, begging your pardon, sir, I feel like a train this heavy is a bit beyond my capabilities. So, unless another engine can assist, sir, I don't know. I really don't know. Not unless I can help you. Besides, sir, I don't think the other engines will have much of an issue trying to sort out their own trains today. Alright then, Thomas. If you're sure then, Thomas and Edward, get around to the front of the train at once. Yes, sir. Come on, Edward. I'm coming. Soon the train was ready. Alright, Thomas, Edward, don't try and string yourself while pulling this, but most of all, make me proud. Yes, sir. We will, sir. Come on. Patience. Let's go. Alright, I'm coming. We have plenty of time. At the sheds. Oh, well, finally. Oh, bother. I can at least now get to my train. But too late for that one, 87546. Goodbye. Oh, you have got to be joking me. No. Oh, come on. Thomas and Edwards were making good time. They weren't as fast as 87546, but passengers didn't mind. Come on, let's go. Oh, why am I being halted up again? Morning, Winston. Morning. Oh, goodness me. Thomas hadn't felt this excited in many days. Edward found it fun too. You're pulling us well, sang the coaches. The passengers sang their praises as they raced along the line at top speed. By the end of the day, Thomas and Edward were right on time and pulled into the big station, with the passengers cheering and praising till they raised the roof.
Would you look at that?
Chuckled Henry.
Our streak of blue has arrived. In record time, no less. I don't want to pull the express again, sir. Even with Edward, that was heavy.
I don't expect you to, Thomas, but I'm proud of you. And you too, Edward. Thank you, sir.
It was nice sight seeing you, seeing a streak of blue that wasn't such a cocky invalid.
Oh, yes, of course. Ha ha. The thing is, little Thomas, you only got to get out of the yard because clangy old Edward could not pull this train on his own. You can enjoy your little time in a lifeline because it's already fading. 87546, that is enough. Keep up this attitude and I'll have no issue sending you back to the other railway. Am I clear? Yes, sir. Now go back to your shed at once. By my order. 87546 could only mutter as he went away. If I didn't know any better, chuckled Thomas, I'd say he didn't really like shunting his own train. Henry, do you think you can move out of the way so I can take the coaches back to the yards?
Okay. Excuse me, sir. No course.
Henry moved aside so Thomas could run around and collect the coaches, chuckling at his own wits over 87546. But Edward stayed silent until.
Henry?
Yes, Edward? What happened earlier? Normally you could have at least gone off the turntable by that point.
Oh, well. You know, steaming troubles. You know how it is. Miraculously, though,
He chuckled.
the problem seemingly vanished by the time you and Thomas had left. Ah, you didn't. Oh, now, Edward. Do you think I'd really stoop so low?
Henry puffed away silently, while Edward only got a chuckle. Thank you, Henry.